Alright boys, so chapter 8 is around the corner and I'm pretty busy preparing a lot of videos for the 2 weeks of the limited banner event. Because of that, this week's uploads will be a little bit low effort, I would say. Because I hit 10k subs yesterday, I can't do the thing I actually planned out for that milestone. A little Q&A will have to make do for now. This video will only cover the top comments of the post I made. An extended version where every single question will be answered will follow in a few days. Now grab yourself a nice beverage, maybe a little snack, and make yourself comfortable. Let's go. Favorite doujin with sauce. I've actually not looked at any hentai in a very long time, apart from like an occasional Rule 34 of stuff I like. I have pretty much cut down on that stuff like totally. I prefer JAVs, I gotta say. But I will actually go and do a little bit of research, and if I find some good source I will write it in the pinned comment, if that's alright with you. So check it out from time to time. If Polarisu ever created an army of anti-Spot, will you join them? Definitely not. I actually like Spot. I have seen that one animation of him back in the day, which actually made me like him. He's just a weep dog who wants to enjoy life. Yeah. No, if I go to war I have to know what I'm fighting for, so we should go and take down Ark instead. Number 1 anime waifu of all time and why? And here I thought that an Q&A would be easy. Alright, so my number 1 is Rem from ReZero, Aqua from Konosuba, Miku quintuplet, Itsuki quintuplet, Nino quintuplet, Mikasa Akaman, Kaguya-sama, Akane and Miko from Psycho-Pass, and Nagisa from Clannad. And yeah, I think that's it. If I had to choose one, I would probably take Nagisa from Clannad. Yeah. Favorite story event boss and why? Also favorite event overall. Alright, so for favorite event I would probably either choose Code of Brawl or Dark Knight's Memoir. Yeah, it's gotta be one of those two. Then favorite boss. I think I have to choose Patriot. The thing with Patriot is, even though he passed away, he has still a lot of influence in Terra. Like, his spirit is still living through the countless of people he inspired, and through someone like Mudrock, he also has somewhat of an influence on Rhodes Island. But I will actually make a video discussing some of that stuff, so I will not go too much into detail with that. Yeah. But to answer your question, Patriot is definitely my most favorite boss. Congrats man, you might not be the biggest Arknights YouTuber in the community, but you're definitely one of the best. 50k, let's go. Thank you and let's go. I guess I'll do a serious one too. What do you like to do in your free time, besides making videos and playing Arknights? The thing is that this channel is my main free time activity actually. Most of my time is spent on university work, and the energy I have left afterwards, I like to invest it in the channel. Other than that, I spend most of my time with reading manga or watching random YouTube videos and working out actually. Getting them gains and stuff. What's your favorite event lore-wise? What story character would you like to be added as an operator? Well, if we only go by story and lore, then I think Dark Knight's Memoir should be my most favorite event. And fittingly, I think that Theresa is the story character I want to see as an operator the most. Like, right now I'm not sure at how realistic that is, but that's still my opinion. Tsundere, Yandere, Dandere, Bakadere, Kuudere or Tomboy. And congratulations on the 10k. Well, thank you. And I think within these stereotypes that you have named, there's very good examples for each of them. But if I had to choose one to be my go-to, then I would definitely pick Tomboys. Yeah, like out of all these options, that's definitely the most based one. If Arknights became anime just like Azulane and Girls Frontline, would you watch it? Any speculations where it's gonna be released depends on story progress so far. By the way, congrats on the 10k subscribers. Well, thank you, first of all. And of course I would watch it, I would love that. I think that the 8 chapters of the reunion arc and combined with Dark Knight's Memoir would be a perfect story for a 13 episode adaptation. Maybe even a 20 episode adaptation or something like that. Yeah, I think they would conglomerate all of that into one season. Which Arknights operator that you can relate to the most and why? It's fine if you don't answer this one, by the way, congrats. Thank you, and of course I will answer it. If I had to choose someone, I would probably pick Jessica and Kuwara. Yeah, I don't really know why, but the fan lore and memes around these two, I like it a lot, and their personalities. There's some aspects around these two I think most of us can relate to. Are you finally happy now that X-Wife is a confirmed operator? I am so happy. And do you know what I am more happy about? The fact that she will not be limited. I was actually scared of not getting her, but if she gets added to the standard pool then there are no worries to be had. Who's your favorite Hololive member and Arknight's operator? For my most favorite operators, let me just show you this. That is my current main team I am building, the Rhodes Island OGs. And for my favorite Holo member, I don't know actually, but I can tell you who I watch the most, and that's Ina. When I'm finished with my work for a day, which usually is around 11 PM or midnight every day for me, she goes live, and reading you guys' comments while listening to her stream is how I spend most of my evenings over the past couple of months by now. What kind of superpower would you like to have? It can be related to Arknight or outside it, to any source of comic or manga. Congrats on 10k. Thank you. And that's actually a very difficult question. First I wanted to say something stupid like pulling waifus out of a bag, but I think I'm just gonna go with the eagle eyes from Assassin's Creed. They would be helpful in finding stuff that's important, be it the lore of a random cat girl I am looking for, or answers for an exam. QnA Arknights, what's your favorite reunion and why? What's your favorite BGM? My favorite reunion member, I kind of answered it, it should be Patriot, right? So I will just change up that question a little bit and say what's your favorite reunion subfaction? To which I would actually answer the Sarkas Mercenaries. Yeah, I like them the most. And what's your favorite BGM? Out of the ones I heard so far like that are in the game right now, I would probably say Kaltzit's team. I remember that evening where chapter 7 dropped and I would play through the stages with Kaltzit's team playing in the background. And it's not just because this track is named after my waifu, right? That track just kind of gave me the vibe that we would finally have turned the tables in the fight against Reunion. It was so epic, I genuinely enjoy listening to the soundtrack from time to time. Do you play any other games? I'm guessing Fire Emblem Heroes. I am actually not playing Fire Emblem Heroes. That game is trash in my opinion. No, actually outside of Arknights I don't play any other game. Like, apart from an occasional round of Minecraft with the boys in the evening, or 2 or 3 games of War Thunder every now and then, yeah. I don't have that much time anymore to play as much as I used to back in the day, which is kind of sad, but it's a sacrifice I am willing to take. What are your favorite animes, like one of the season or one that you loved, I don't know. Well, I have actually not been following this season at all, like I have not seen a single show of that season. But if I had to choose my most favorite anime of all time, then in the non-specific order, I would say Attack on Titan, ReZero, Berserk 1997, and Clannad/Clannad Afterstory. I count these 2 as one. Who do you think is the most OP operator lore-wise? It should actually be Amiya, like not right now, but with the hidden potential inside of her. I mean, if Patriot gets visions of her being a demon king who destroys the world and kills millions, then there has to be something to that. Favorite holo mem and multiple reasons why you love them. So I have already said that I like Ina, right? So I have to say something else. I would definitely like to mention Amelia and Gura. Yeah, because those 2 were the first ones I started watching back in September or October I think. Like a few weeks after they debuted actually. Other than that, I definitely like Ayunda Risu, like she deserves a special mention. Like she's probably amongst the most entertaining people on this planet. And that should be it. Like I actually don't watch that many of them, I have to say. Oh, and outside of that agency, I actually watch other VTubers as well. Mostly Amatsuka Uto and Pikame. Yeah, those 2. What is your most favorite animal species added to Arknights? I really want monkey operators. Just imagine that, a fucking orangutan defender or a chimpanzee fast redeploy. And if we don't get that, then I want an actual summoner operator who can summon trunk monkeys. How old are you? I am 20 years young. Is Arknight's story your favorite or is it something else? Arknights is definitely among my most favorite ones. Like the only stories I think are more fascinating than Arknights should be Lord of the Rings and Berserk. How did you learn English and what would you recommend for someone learning English? If that's too personal, Blaze or Rosmontis? Well, it's not too personal, but let me answer both questions. Blaze as a waifu and Rosmontis to protect. Now for learning English, I have learned basic English in school, that's what you do in Germany. But apart from that, I have learned to speak informal language and like slang and stuff by playing video games in English and watching anime with English subtitles and stuff. And especially by watching English-speaking YouTubers, yeah, I think I have learned the most by that. Basically, if you want to learn a language, do the stuff you like the most in that language. Thanks for all the videos, I've been watching you since 1k and I am happy to see you here. You put so much effort into your vids and honestly, I'm proud to call you my favorite Arknights YouTuber. You deserve 10k subs and I hope you can get to 50k, 100k and even 1 million one day. Thanks a lot. Words like these actually are the things that keep me going and motivate me to actually do more videos. And as you wish, I will continue doing what I'm doing. What's your favorite faction and which archetype would you like a 6-star version of? Well, my favorite faction is definitely Rhodes Island. Like, we have all of the best waifus. There's no point in denying that. And I really want 6-star versions of the robots. I would enjoy that a lot. Since you did make the Arknights X Hololive video, I just wanna know who is your favorite holo member. Well, I kind of answered that question like 2 times so far. So I will twist it a little bit and say who I like the most by design. And only going by design, I think it's Nene's newer model, Choco Sensei, Amelia Watson and YozoRaMel in her newer outfit. Have you heard about the Powerpuff memes? If so, are you going to make one? I have not heard of them, and I am not doing the type of meme edits anymore I used to do. Who's your favorite Arknights YouTuber out of everyone? Do you have any inspirations? I think I enjoy the videos of the guys from the contest I made the most, but from like the ones who were around before that and have like established themselves, I think my favorite ones are Polarisu, Sessive and Skiffs. Especially Skiffs, I enjoy her videos a lot. As far as inspirations go, not within the Arknights community, but I would say that the type of content that PewDiePie and Pyrocynical made back in 2018 and early 2019 is the content that inspired me the most to do the videos I do today. Which NPC do you most hope will become an operator? I kind of want Closure to become an operator, yeah. She's one of the OGs and she deserves to become an operator. And I think if we pay her enough, then there should be no problem. Congratulations on the 10k, thank you. As of now, if you could, who do you want to be the first collab? With like other Arknights YouTubers, you mean? Well, I don't want to hype anybody up, but there might actually be something waiting for you guys. But that's all I'm gonna say. I have several questions. Okay. What makes you do these videos on the lores, theories and other fascinating topic? The thing is that even before I started making these videos, I was actively researching lore on Arknights and crafting theories and stuff. I was just keeping them to myself. Like, that is just something that I was always doing, with other games I played as well, or other anime I watched and stuff. So yeah, I'm just sharing my actual thoughts with you guys. Does making these have you boost your confidence? Alright, so I don't want to sound like an attention-seeking e-thought or something, but having people from all over the world tell you that you are doing a great job and that they enjoy what you are doing, it kind of feels good, not gonna lie. Yeah, it definitely gives me a lot of confidence. Any tips how you have the confidence to use your voice? I don't have any confidence in my voice. I think I sound like Kermit the Frog after being addicted to crystal meth for 4 years. And my pronunciation is also not really on point. The best way to forget about these worries is to actually not think too much about them. Once you sit down and hit the record button, just speak and don't think about all these things. That's the best way to handle it in my experience. Like, by now it's not that hard anymore to me. I remember, my first voice recording video, it took me an entire day. I probably recorded it like 4 times. And it still turned out shit. But by now I have kind of gotten better at it, yeah, and I am also not worrying that much about it anymore. So the best way to use your voice is just to do it, and then getting used to the process of doing it. And final question, are you finally happy that Kalzit become a playable operator? Of course I am. I remember I was watching KK Tello's reaction stream to the CN anniversary, and when Kalzit got announced I was actually, like, I come off as a very calm person in my videos, I have read that in the comments, but I was actually jumping through my room and almost screaming of joy. Yeah, that should answer the question, I think. I'm thinking of becoming a content creator on Arknights. You guys, Dreamy, Keketello, 77Aki, you and others have been a big inspiration to me. Any tips for people like me who want to start creating content on Arknights? Well, if it's just about the creation of a video, then I have made an entire tutorial about that. How you can become an Arknights YouTuber only using your phone. Other than that, I have 2 tips for you which you can actually apply to any form of content, like to everyone watching as well. This is not only related to Arknights. First of all, do something that no one else does. Find your own niche. Don't just make stage guides or should you pull on this banner or on that banner. There's already established content creators who do exactly that and are very good at it. Find something that no one else has done yet. And second of all, and that directly intertwines with that, don't be afraid of uploading. Don't be afraid of experimenting and trying yourself out. Like, until very recently I have been trying to experiment with the type of content I want to make, and I've tried out many concepts and many different ideas until I really found what I want to make. And the moment you have uploaded a video onto YouTube, you have done more than 99% of people, So yeah, don't be afraid of experimenting, don't be afraid of being cringe, and find something that you actually enjoy and that makes you unique. I guess that's a form of advice that I want to give to every upcoming content creator. Are you planning on doing a Discord server or some kind of social media? Well, in the long run I think I will have to make a Discord server. People have been asking me constantly to make one, but I like to plan out things and don't rush them, so that will probably take some more time, and maybe will be associated with another community event, but something more accessible than a video contest. So yeah, at some point definitely. Other social media, maybe I will create Twitter at some point just to shitpost a lot. I can't use the YouTube community tab for that. And what were your expectations when creating the channel and all that stuff? Around New Year's Eve I have made a few predictions for how the year would be. Let me just show you my predictions. I will put them on screen right now. Those were the numbers I wanted to reach at these points, and those were the numbers I actually reached. 10,000 subscribers was the goal I wanted to reach once this year ended, and now it's not even May and I have made it to that point. We love you, and I love all of you guys, and that's why I think that this is a nice point to end this video. As I said, there will be an extended version coming up where I will try to answer each and every single one of the questions, but for today, that's everything I'm going to answer. Thank you so much for watching, and again, thank you for 10,000 subscribers, and I hope I will see you next time. Cheers!